Big Mario.
Gotcha. And just my last question. Just wanted to know if shoot. Sorry.
Like, think about it. Thank you. Think about it, bro. I'm here.
No, sorry about that. Just wanted to know if you had any thoughts on Crawford saying, I know you guys have been going back and forth and stuff like that, but I just wanted to know if you had any thoughts on Crawford saying that, eventually when he does fight you, he'll beat you pretty easily, and probably just like your overall thoughts on him beating Avanesian via 6-round knockout.
Man, I didn't get to see his fight. I've never heard of what he's done. I never heard of his opponent. I've been really focused on what I got in front of me, and I'm not even worried. Man, everybody say they gonna beat somebody, this and that. Man, I don't say. All I see is him riding off the names of the PBC fighters. Like, he ain't even trying to really fight nobody for real. These people over here is a whole different ball field. You know what I'm saying? He playing in the AFL. I'm NFL, top tier. Go.
I keep telling people that this is the fight I want to see. Skip a Errol Spence, Terrence Bud Crawford. They don't want it. They're not entertained. They like fighting. They like going back and forth. They like talking about people's families and all. I'm not into that. All right? I'm not interested in none of that. The fight I want to see ain't no Errol Spence, Terrence Bud Crawford. I want to see Jermell Charlo versus Terrence Crawford. Undisputed versus undisputed. Okay, that's what I want to see, and not only that, the press conference should be bananas. But that's what I'm interested in. But let's talk about some of the stuff that Jermell talked about. First of all, let me point this out. No matter what anybody wants to say about Terrence Crawford, you want to know one thing you don't hear when these people are approached with the Terrence Bud Crawford question? You will not hear, oh, for real, Terrence Crawford say I'll be some easy work. Well, you know what? When he gets up to this weight class, let's go ahead and entertain that fight. I'm looking forward to it. You tell him to keep handling his business. I'll keep handling mine. And then we're going to meet with the timings right. And then we're going to find out what's really what. That's how you respond to that. Have you heard anybody respond to that like that? No. Everybody say everything about Crawford, but let's fight. Never forget that. Everybody say everything, but let's fight. And as far as Terrence Crawford basically riding off the coattail of PBC fighters, how? He's above everybody over there at PBC. Probably except a Tank Davis and a Deontay Wilder. But he's right on the level with him. But it ain't nobody at PBC above Terrence Bud Crawford. How? How? Nobody over at PBC got better accolades than Terrence Bud Crawford. They don't. And neither Errol or Charlo get paid more than Terrence Bud Crawford. And nobody over there at PBC is revered and loved as much by old school boxers as Terrence Bud Crawford. To add on top of that, Jermell is not even on the pound for pound list. And that's criminal because he should be. And Errol is never above Terrence Crawford on the pound for pound list on nobody's pound for pound list. Nobody's. Terrence Bud Crawford is the potential future Hall of Famer. So what is it that a PBC fighter supposedly got over Terrence Bud Crawford? I don't see it. If anything, he's the one who coattail they should be riding. But you know why they don't ride Terrence Bud Crawford coattail? Because when you knock on that door, he's going to answer it. Once again, everybody says everything, but let's fight. Everybody say everything, but you know what? They say Terrence Bud Crawford is the #1 pound for pound fighter in the world. I think I am. Let me go ahead and find that out. Let me go ahead and strip him of that accolade. Let me go ahead and take that from him. It should be a title that people should be eager to take from him. Eager to take from him. People don't hesitate to call out Errol Spence, do they? You notice that, right? People don't hesitate to call out Errol Spence. But when it comes to Terrence Bud Crawford, crickets. Don't nobody say nothing. They only want to talk about what he hasn't done and he's this and he's that, but nobody ever says, I want to fight him. Let's find out. Not only that, if it was me, I would want to fight Terrence Bud Crawford simply because They say this is the #1 pound for pound fighter. I most definitely want a piece of him. Because if I could take that from him, I'll be the man. All the boxing legends, the boxing aficionados, the outside boxing media, they all looked at Terrence Bud Crawford like he a god. I want to take that from him. Where is the person who feels like that? Where is the Roy Jones of this era? And I'm not even talking about on a physical level. I'm talking about on a mentality level. If this was Roy Jones couldn't stand for you to say that anybody was better than him and he was around, and especially in the same weight class. Roy Jones couldn't stand it. But that's when boxing was boxing. That's when boxers were boxers. That's when men was actually men. I don't know what we done morphed into today. Sorry, I just don't. But it's definitely not what I grew up seeing. It's definitely not what I got from my uncles and stuff like that. Like I said, I feel like a plum strip alien walking around here talking to some of y'all. Seriously. I feel so odd and out of place in this whole world of boxing and YouTube. I feel so odd and out of place because I feel like I'm operating off some old school rules and I'm a young cat. You know, I'm a young cat with more maturity, more game, more class, more common sense than people who are 15, 20 years older than me. So I don't know where the wires got crossed, but man. But claiming Terrence Bud Crawford is clout chasing some people over at PBC is preposterous because nobody there at PBC is on his level. Not physically, not financially, not accolades wise, nowhere. If there is an area where he's being outshined by somebody at PBC, please put it in the comment section and let Bruce know because Bruce don't see it. And I'm saying it doesn't exist at all. But most importantly, what I'm saying is skip all that jaw jacking, Jermell. I like Jermell. I ain't got no faith in Errol Spence ever going near Terrence Bud Crawford. But I do believe that you cut from a different cloth. So as a boxing fan, I'm asking, I want to see this fight between you and Terrence Bud Crawford. Why not? He be the best name you have on your resume, and your resume ain't no more better or worse than his. Because y'all both got a list of fighters that are good fighters, but not casually recognized in boxing. Matter of fact, Crawford actually got more casual recognized names on his resume than Jermell do. So for him to say that he ain't fighting nobody, he's actually stepping on his own foot because casuals could say the same thing about Jermell. But then again, that's just my opinion. Like, comment, subscribe, I'm out.